How do you feel about your victory?
Okay, I think we campaigned very hard. Okay, for this, although it was a very short campaign period, I think the learning curve was pretty steep. I had to learn about the new constituency. I had to get to know as many of the residents as possible, what their problems were, and also had to formulate some proposals on how we can make life better for Chiat. So it was pretty intense.
How do you feel when there was a recount and the votes were so close, about less than 400 votes or something like that?
Well, I don't think the recount would have made much difference really, because I was willing to offer him all the spoiled votes, and it still would not have made much of a difference. Okay, but I think if it was 2% or less, he was entitled to a discount, and I think he asked for a discount, which was his right. I've been through this before. Okay, I think previously they moved me into Eunos, where it was very marginal. Okay, and I think this was indeed a very good fight. I had a very worthy opponent who lived there all his life, and really I am a newbie in Chiat SMC. So I'm really delighted that residents had confidence in me and voted me in over their local boy.
Your immediate plans, sir?
To carry out all the things that I promised I would do during the campaign.
Were you expecting this margin?
No, I expected it to be close. Okay, on this, as the campaign went on, there were local issues that would have swung the vote some way or another. Yeah, I think a lot of them, nearly all of them, are living in private property, and some of the assistance packages, okay, put them a little bit very much lower than what HDB dwellers would have got, despite their situation. Okay, so many retirees, many older folks, I think we could have done better for them.
I mean, it's a very close fight. I wish that perhaps maybe we could have done a bit more. I'm not sure. Yeah, but we will go back and analyze which are the areas that we have not done well enough in and see what we can do. But I seriously hope that there will be a Chiat for me to fight in the next elections.
Will you accept the NCMP seat?
I think that's too early to talk about, because number one, there are other results that are not in yet. So if there is, then I think I'll discuss with my party. But if there isn't, then there's nothing to discuss.
What are your plans now then?
My plans, after this, go back and get a sleep. Yeah. 我失望不是觉得自己失望，是因为我觉得，这么多人他们这么多牺牲来支持我，我真的很想替他们赢下这个如界单选区，所以只是觉得有点对不起他们。Sorry?
Are you very heartened by the very slim margin? It's only about, what, 400, less than 400 votes?
Well, I think, a defeat is a defeat, a victory is a victory. So I would have preferred a victory, but I mean, I don't really think very much about it. So I know it was going to be close when the votes were being counted. So we were hopeful, but I think there are certain areas that gave quite overwhelmingly to PAP, and that has skewed the balance. But I think overall we did very well across the whole entire Chiat area. Yeah, we actually won quite a number of areas.
Having said this, right, will you be interested? I mean, like, because the margin is so small, and are you concerned that which areas did you think that could have done better in?
I think there's still a big group of people who voted for PAP out of fear, and I think I roughly know who they are. And I really hope that over time, that people do not have this kind of unnecessary fear, that their votes are not secret, that their lives will be in some trouble if they voted for the PAP. Yeah.